Milkman. That's just a little joke.
A real good one, Mr. Tilford.
Yeah. Well, there's your milk.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's just a research material. I'm starting a new series on American travel books.
Oh, you mean like Amazing Arkansas?
You know my work.
Yeah. I picked up a copy of that down at Stedman's bookstore just the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Well, Mr. Stedman had us sign for a certified letter. We needed something hard for him to write on, so we used your book. I liked it fine.
Good. Thanks. Oh, look at this. It's photographs for my new book. I'm still at the title stage. I'm thinking of calling it Captivating Kansas. Or maybe Colossal Kansas.
Why not just Boring Kansas?
Well, see, that's why I'm writing the book, because I think Kansas can be just as captivating and colossal as Arkansas can be amazing. All right, look at this. The eloquent symbol of the American heartland, the old red barn. And this one.
The old brown cow.
You're having fun with me, aren't you?
Maybe, maybe not. I'd say you got your work cut out for you.
Oh, the mail came, huh? Anything special?
Oh, my research stuff on Kansas.
You mean Captivating Kansas?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, Dick, you know you're always worried when you start a project. It doesn't take long before you're into it and you're just brimming with enthusiasm.
Yahoo!
Don't force it, honey. Just let it come naturally.
No, a few weeks ago, I mailed off an inquiry to have the Stratford declared a historical landmark, and, just on a whim, and apparently I impressed them. They're going to send some inspectors next week to see if we qualify.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's like a whim come true.
Gee, it'd be great if we did qualify, but to me, an historic landmark is someplace important. Like the Alamo.
Well, the rules state a landmark is a structure that is architecturally or historically unique. Nowhere in the rules does it say that Davy Crockett had to die in it.
You're saying we're historically and architecturally unique?
I'm not saying that we are. And I'm sure the inspectors will agree.
What inspectors?
The ones that are coming to see if we qualify as a historic landmark.
Really? What an honor. That's very rare and very unusual. They give you a plaque to commemorate that and everything.
How do you know that?
My family's home in Rhode Island has one.
Oh, how did it qualify?
It's my family's home.
Boy, it sounds like you've really been working hard in there.
Well, I figured I'd better get started. How does this sound? Behold a tribute to the indomitable and creative spirit of man the builder.
That sounds impressive, but what's it got to do with Kansas?
Nothing. It's the inscription for our plaque.
Honey, I know you're excited about this, but the inspectors aren't even here yet, and the deadline for your book is just a few weeks away.
So I'll miss the deadline. What's the worst that could happen?
They could cancel your contract. You'll never work again. You'll start to drink. Probably end up on Skid Row with a bottle of wine and a 2-bit bimbo. It's all right with me, but would you be happy?
They didn't come yet, did they?
Not till this afternoon.
Oh, good. Help me hang this over the hearth.
What is that, George?
It's a gun, Dick.
No, I know that. Why do you have it?
I thought the inn would look more authentic with a musket hanging over the hearth.
Well, that's exactly what we don't want to do. I mean, if the inspectors think we're faking up the inn, we're finished. Look, I have to write a book. Just take that phony prop back to wherever you got it from.
I got it from the basement. This used to hang over the hearth.
Where's Dick? Big secret, his ears only.
He can't be disturbed.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm naming a sandwich in honor of the Stratford becoming a landmark. I'm calling it the Landmark.
Catchy.
How do you think Dick would feel about one genuine oil lantern?
The same way he felt about the musket.
You're supposed to be working.
I know, but every time I start writing about Kansas, it comes out plaques.
Great news, Dick. In your honor, I'm renaming our grilled cheese sandwich the Landmark. That's exactly the look I was hoping to get.
Guys, don't you think you're getting a little carried away with this?
You bet. The Stratford becoming a landmark is about the biggest thing that's ever happened around here.
I don't mind telling you, I'm going to walk a little taller.
Well, I don't think it's going to make that big a difference.
Well, Joanna's right. I mean, nothing's going to change. We're still going to be the same people. There's still going to be the same inn. We're just going to have a plaque over the door that says we're better than everybody else.
That's assuming we're approved.
We're going to be approved.
Well, all I'm saying is if we aren't approved, it's not the end of the world.
See, that's the sort of thing you say to prepare someone who's not going to be approved.
Are you saying we're not going to be declared a landmark?
Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no. I'm just saying that whether we're approved or not, you can't let it consume your lives.
You know, she's right. I mean, time can't stop to wait for a bunch of inspectors to get here. I mean, George, I know you have work to do. Kirk, you have a cafe to run. I think we should all just do what we have to do.
Good. Where are you going?
I'm going to wait in the driveway for the inspectors to come.
Oh, George, how's it going?
I'm a little hurt.
What's the matter?
Dick's out there with the inspectors. He told them the back fence hadn't been painted in 200 years.
So?
Well, who do you think they're going to blame? It's not fair. It's only been 30 years. I don't know who didn't paint it before that. Some layabout.
George, that wasn't a reflection on you. Dick just wants to impress them with how authentic everything is. I just hope he's not laying it on too thick.
Welcome to the 18th century. This is my wife, Joanna.
Hello.
Mr. Kenworth.
Hello.
And Miss Fletcher.
How do you do? So nice to meet you.
And, of course, I can't forget our caretaker, George.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm a little hurt.
Well, I think the inn can speak for itself. You don't need me to point out the meticulous adherence to detail, the classic colonial design. I'm sorry. It's just a great inn.
It certainly is.
Write it down. Mahogany staircase. Solid. Look up. Crown moldings. Incredible craftsmanship. Every detail hand tooled.
Dick, take it easy.
You're right. All right, no more talking. I'm sorry. I'm proud. I love this place, and I know it's clearly landmark caliber, if only for the fact that James Madison once stayed here.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Madison never stayed here.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Mr. Loudon, history tells us that Madison never went further north than New York.
History's wrong.
Mr. Loudon, trust us. He was never here.
Well, he missed a great place. The stone in the natural fireplace is from the quarry. It was built... I'm acting like a jerk.
Honey, you just have to relax.
I know, I want it so much.
Well, Dick, those inspectors are professionals. Now, they're not going to disqualify the inn just because you're a jerk.
Mr. Loudon,
Oh, I almost forgot you were here.
we can't thank you enough for bringing this beautiful inn to our attention.
You must be very proud of it. It's very lovely, very charming, very authentic. It's a shame it's so ordinary.
What?
Well, Mr. Loudon, as you know, New England boasts hundreds of colonial inns, of which this is a shining example. However, it lacks some special, outstanding quality that would raise it above the rest.
It's a beautiful inn. It's just not unique.
Oh, but that doesn't mean that it can't still be deeply treasured and richly appreciated.
It's a jewel.
God bless you.
Thank you for your kind words and your time. Naturally, we're a little disappointed, but we both appreciate your integrity and your commitment to your work. And we feel ourselves honored just to have been considered, right, Dick?
Get out.
Dick? Dick? Dick?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't hear you. I was working.
You're watching television.
I'm taking a break. It's my favorite program.
Your favorite program is reruns? Dick, you know, I'm getting a little concerned about you. Now, I know you're upset about this place not becoming a landmark, but it's been a week now, and something's not right.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, you're not writing.
I'm writing.
Kansas is our 34th state.
Are you saying it's not?
You won't admit you're depressed, will you?
I'm fine. I mean, all writers have little dry periods. I mean, I can't see that I'm behaving any differently than I ever have.
You haven't shaved.
I haven't shaved yet.
And how come all of a sudden you're spending the entire day in your slippers?
I like my slippers.
You never liked them before. When you were sick, you refused to wear them.
I was a fool. I mean, is that it? That's all you've got on me? Slippers and shaving?
No. Dick, ever since we moved here, the first thing that you do every morning is race outside to look at your inn. You'd touch the walls lovingly. You'd smell the flowers in the garden. I even saw you hug a tree. Now suddenly that's over. It's like you blame the inn for not being a landmark.
Joanna, it would be ridiculous to blame the inn, and I don't. It's just... I don't like it anymore.
What?
Well, I want to like it, but I don't. It's like when I was 6 years old. My folks promised to take me to the circus, and they got me real excited. You know, they told me about the clowns and the jugglers and the trapeze artists and the trained tigers, until I couldn't wait. And when we got there, it was wonderful, except for one thing: there were no trained tigers. They were dropped because they'd eaten the trainer. I was crushed. I felt cheated. The whole drive home, I kept saying, I want tigers. I want tigers. Until my dad threatened to feed me to the tigers. See, no matter how great everything else was, the evening was ruined because there were no tigers at the circus.
Well, that was a pretty childish attitude.
I was a child.
Okay, but you're acting the same way now. You're turning your back on this beautiful inn just because it's not a landmark.
Oh, I know it. And I can't help it. I mean, that's the way I feel. Maybe I'll get over it. I mean, I got over the circus.
I don't know. You're still talking about it.
You're right. I'm doomed. Go away. I'm doomed.
Yes, Leslie.
A couple just came in. They'd like a room.
Oh, good.
You take care of it, Joanna. I'm busy.
No, Dick, I think you should take care of it. I think it would be good for you.
Fine. And when I'm through, you can take me outside and sit me in the sun. Where are they?
They're right there.
Hi. We'd like a room.
Hey, $25.
It's a beautiful inn.
In that case, $35.
Is this with a bath?
We have rooms with a bath. Just tell me what you want.
With a bath.
$45.
Excuse me, how old is this inn?
Old. Inns are old.
There certainly are some beautiful ones around here.
Oh, there are some spectacular inns around here. Inns that would make our place look like an outhouse. Unfortunately, you're staying here.
Dick! Hello. What is going on out here?
Nothing. These people are trying to tell me what a nice place this is when I know it's a dung heap.
No, I'm not really worried. It's just that he's never done anything like this before. So if he stops by the Minuteman Cafe, would you let me know, Kirk? Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Bye. Oh, Leslie, have you seen Dick?
Not since he insulted the guests this morning. Why?
Well, I don't understand it. He's been gone all afternoon. You know, this isn't like him. He didn't say where he was going. It's just not like him to do something like this.
You're right, that is odd.
Well, I drove all over town and I can't find him.
Well, thanks for trying, George.
I did find that button he lost off his jacket.
Boy, you really did look, didn't you?
It was on the front seat of my truck.
This is all my fault.
It's just a button.
No, George. I mean, it's my fault that he's missing. He was devastated when this place wasn't made a landmark, and I just ignored it.
Oh, Joanna, don't blame yourself. How could you have known?
But see, that's just it. I should have known. He told me this whole story about the circus and how disappointed he was one time. I should have seen how important the connection was. Dick's a very complex man.
That may be, but he's also a very rational man. What's the worst that could happen?
He could never come back.
Look, I know this is hard, but I think the best thing we can do right now is just sit tight and stay calm.
Right.
Right.
Have you called the hospitals?
We're trying to stay calm.
Boy, it's something, isn't it? You think you know a guy, and then one day, boom, he disappears in his slippers.
And I didn't do anything to stop him.
It's not only you, Joanna. I saw that he was depressed, and I didn't do anything either.
I knew I should have painted that fence.
I guess I'm the only one without blame.
I just wish I could do something to help him.
I know one thing. When a problem's this deep-rooted, there's no easy answer.
God, you're wise and cute.
Well, all I know is I would give anything in the world if I could just hear his car pulling into that driveway right now.
Joanna?
What?
I think that's the sound of his car pulling into the driveway. He's back!
Yeah.
He's back,
Dick
Dick!
is back.
I don't know.
Dick!
He's back.
That was it.
That's
Oh, honey.
Yeah, that's his car.
Honey? Joanna?
There he is. Dick, wait!
How long was I gone?
We have been out of our minds worrying about you.
You scared us to death.
Thank God I was here.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not listening to you, for not being there when you needed me. I'm sorry for everything. Well, where the hell were you?
Well, I felt I needed to get away and find a place to be alone with my thoughts. And you won't believe this. I found this great place. It's this hill just outside of town where you can just sit and think. I don't know if you know where I'm talking about.
You're talking about Thinking Hill.
Anyway, I was sitting there and thinking, and I mean, to tell you how badly I felt, I considered doing something drastic.
Not jumping.
No, not jumping. I'm not crazy.
Tell them.
You said you almost did something drastic.
Well, I thought about selling the inn. I mean, it was making me miserable, so why not unload it? And then I saw this sort of vision.
We may be standing on hallowed ground.
I looked out, and in the distance, I saw this place that was perfect in every way. The kind of place I'd always wanted to have. And then I realized that it wasn't a vision. It was this place. I mean, a home. The place that I'd lost my taste for because it wasn't a landmark. And then suddenly it hit me. I mean, the answer to my whole problem. So what?
What do you mean, so what? I think it's great it came to you.
No, what came to me was, so what?
Come on, make sense, Dick.
Well, it's that simple. I mean, I came up here for a better life, and I have it. I mean, it's not perfect, but so what? The inn's not a landmark, but so what? I mean, there were no tigers at the circus, so what? You see what I mean? So what?
That's some revelation, Dick. I'm sitting on 1,200 slices of Velveeta, and you're saying, so what? So long.
Let me get this straight. You say the answer to your problems was so what?
The answer to my problems was letting go of my disappointment and being happy with my life the way it is.
Oh, good. Because I was worried when you said, so what?
I just want you to know that I'm glad you're back.
Oh, thanks, Leslie.
I'll start supper.
Hey, Leslie, did you understand that part about the tigers?
No.
Me either.
So what?
Joanna, you understand what I'm talking about.
I think so. We all spend too much time regretting what we don't have and not enough time enjoying what we do have.
Exactly. And what we have here is a really keen end.
Welcome home, honey. I'll help Leslie with supper.
Hi, how you doing?